Okay, what's up guys? Like Animations back here. Now, this is what if Asta had enchanted weapons and a devil trigger? I mean, ancient weapons and a devil trigger. Now, as you guys can see, that's what the double trigger looks at the bottom, and those two swords he's gonna have for now, since plus I can't really put all of them in. But yeah, and that book you that's gonna be his grimoire. And this is exactly what it's going to look like. It's just without the, well, thing yet. Now, this version of Asta, he's tall. Like, tall. He wears this amount of clothes. No one knows where they come from, but he just has. Now, he's not that slim. Honestly, not that. He doesn't look that skinny. Like, he's pretty slim. Like, with that fourth episode where it doesn't feel like he has muscular, but that, scars, and that one kid was talking to him. But yeah, that basically episode. So, yeah. But, yeah. Um, Asta was pretty lazy, too. He doesn't really care. And he also, these are not my artwork. Shout out to the people who made this. Do not question if there's a timer up there. Well, not really time, the time and stuff like that. Don't question that. But anyway, this version, now, Asta was... And the magic he's using is devil magic. At the pages, obviously. So, yeah. Also was already given his book, but he can't open it to, well, routine, as you guys know. We go to when they're drunken. Now, I said he was given ancient weapons. Well, had ancient weapons. Yes, this will come with the, well, the scythe will come with the grimoire. As you guys realize, the sword does look familiar from my other video. Yes. Yes, from my other video. So, also does not know about his... Now you're probably wondering, how does Asta actually get the double trigger? Well, this is due to the fact that Asta actually died once in another timeline. Yes, I said timeline. See, in a different timeline, Asta was originally the was originally how he is now in this one. In this what if. Or basically time. Yeah, like timeline. And he died by his own grimoire. Well, not really. He died due to his own power. Now, this was because he was overheating and he had to use all of it to kill someone. Now, this person would be in this universe, but he would be much weaker. As he's doing this, he released all of his physical power and everything, killing him and the person. Now they did host a funeral for him. But yes, now here's another reason. You guys are probably questioning the double trigger form. Why does he have this? No, I was gonna plan on using this for like a Naruto with, like what if Naruto was Dante's, or no, or Nero's or Virgil's son. But I guess this could do. Anyway, um, he was pretty tough. Hold up, let me do something real quick. But yes. So, now that that's over with, let's go. Asta would be seeing, well no, we would see a familiar face, this being Asta, and you know, Asta is trying to get the pendant back from the drunk mage. Now, he would drop the pendant, but not like in canon. He would actually hit Asta with the magic, and Asta would begin to run. The drunken mage would run after, would take the pendant, run back to, but because in this timeline, and no one really in the church really cares about, because they, and the reason for this is reasons I'm not telling. But yes, they just hate Asta, so they don't really care for him. But kind of has sympathy for him, but it's not like, but he still kind of hates him. So yeah, as Asta was running, he would come across a man. Now this man would look back to see who Asta was running from. Now he would pull out a gun saying, "Back off," generating magic into it. Now this version of Asta does not have magic. Now here's a question. Why does he have this grimoire? I said he had devil magic. But the reason for the no question that sounds. But anyway, the reason for this is he's getting the devil magic from the grimoire. It's not his original magic, which means no one can really, because also said this is a kid version, so he's not out like I said in the beginning. But yeah, the man would have to go off because not knowing what the weapon is and seeing it starts with magic. Another guy would bend down at the beginning and Oslo. Now this man wears a black cloak and wears a mask, so no one can really see his face. This person would ask Asta what village or where he's from. Asta would say he's from Hawes village. Well, I'm actually headed to Hawes village for a bit. How about you come with me? Really? That's awesome! Now the reason he would say this is because then he would actually get the honors to introduce him to the rest of the people. But then he stops and thinks about it. Never mind. The guy would say, "What's the matter? I'm not really welcomed, treated there, huh? Well, my name's Haj. I do have a tavern somewhere around here. Maybe you could stand by that." And wait for me to get back. As he shows him Asta to the tavern. Asta sits down. As the man also backs the book for Asta. Now the weapons he's using, the scythe, not scythe. It's a one-handed scythe, but sometimes he'll use it with two hands because he can generate something. He can use it with two hands a lot, and sometimes one. But the scythe is already in the book. Now, as the guy would return saying, "Got your book?" I have some other clothes you could wear." Huh? Really? Yeah. As also would get some black leather clothes, long sleeves, and some regular pants. Now his hair would kind of be the way it is now, but a little bit of his own, so kind of like messy bed hair. But he does wear that headband, that band on his head that does show the spikes and everything. Now let's go to the graduation ceremony, because he trained a lot at that. And he is given the ancient sword at the time. Now, the sword is inside of his cloak that he's now wearing, which, like how Dante has many weapons on him, he does too, and they're like, we don't even know where he gets these weapons even from. They just teleport and shit, So yeah, and he's already his Devil Slayer magic. Now, here's what's probably confusing. Wait, he already has this grimoire. What about the fifth one? Well, that will actually fuse into this grimoire. So, yeah. Now, when Oz walks in, he looks completely different from what he did as a kid. Do not mind that. I have many things. Notifications are going to be popping up throughout this video. Do not question them. But yes, Asta would be training a lot more often. And so the grimoire ceremony. But people would barely recognize him. Because that necklace thing he wears and everything else. Now he looks pretty cool. Now, he's just sitting there. Everyone realizes he already has a grimoire. Or what? Everyone else from the church would immediately realize that book is Asta's. So they would immediately go to Asta. Someone would laugh thinking that he wanted to get a grimoire. that probably can't even open it still. Let's if you just take a breather and look at his book. Yawning how I just did, and was ready to leave as everyone can hear a boom. Everyone would stop and look over the wall, and it would be happening again. Boom, 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 and the grimoire would come bursting out the wall as Asta's grimoire he normally has would begin to fly up, and the two would run each other and merge, coming down as this book you see in the photo. Now, the original book does not look like this in the photo. I'm sorry for what I said in the beginning, if I ever said that, but it was like a normal book. Now, this is what it looks like. Now, everyone's like, what? No, that shouldn't even be possible, right? Everyone's confused at this, but I guess they have to take it. So, they all begin to walk. Now, this is when the chain mage would come. Well, actually, no. You know that the chain mage would come. Also, would still have some sympathy for, since he was the only one who was really nice to him besides Sister Lily was a bit nice to him, but not all the time. So yes, he would help out him. As soon as the chain comes at him, the sword. Also, he was not even which means the chain mage did not appear to attack Asta. He would grab the sword, making the teleport, and slam and breaking the chain. But it was just dispersed, not being completely destroyed. He would keep doing this till he gets close, but then he was pushed back. He would pull his sword back as the book would begin to fly. As he would see the scythe, picture and the demon dwellers. Is it even demon dweller or demon slayer? I'm calling it demon dweller. No, demon slayer sword. He would grab it. Demon slayer sword. As breaking, as now completely destroying the magic and just fighting in general. As he would win, like in canon, they would technically make the bet on who's going to become the wizard. Now they did make this bet before. Well, Asta was being chased. Well, yeah, Asta was being chased. They made the bet. So yeah. Now Asta would do his normal routine, going back to the tavern, helping out the guy who saved him. But the man was slowly dying, and Asta realized this. As the man would, in the end, throw something to Asta, as being that little pendant that you see in the picture. Asta would grab it as he would feel something. This, as the mask would slowly find out, seeing Asta's face, his eyes would widen at seeing him, and he would wither away. Asta just didn't use his imagination, but he felt something from the pendant. This being the double trigger you see in the picture. It would be reacting to him saying it. But it would calm down. He would have elements now. Now, for some odd reason, he takes the pendant and actually stabs himself, activating his double power. Now, you're probably wondering, this sounds more like what if Asta was Dante's son from Insane Monster 199. No, this is not like that. The reason why he just got his double power from, well, double trigger. Anyway. So, he would be quite interested and weirded out of what this was and why did he do that, but he's alive. So they do go off, and he does drink the Diamond Age. Everything happens canon as it meets them, as we go to where they're leaving. Now, Asta says, you need a lift? What do you mean by lift? He would open the grimoire. I guess he would, some of the pages begin to fly out. Well, your pages are flying out, as Asta would say, I know, as they begin to change shape and begin to go into his hand, as you see in that picture. in the thumbnail or the picture you see right there, he would say, devil, devil portal, I mean, opening it, and they would walk through pretty easily, but it's not really far from the capital. But they're inside, but in the back alley, where no one saw what he just did, as the portal would close, as everyone has the grimoire and everything, and so, yeah, I'm pretty efficient with this. But don't think we're just buddy-buddy now, just because you saved me twice. The trouble. Now, what I mean by twice the trouble is because, well, he was traveling and because he didn't want to walk all the way. So, yeah. As Oscar was saying, I know. As she knows, impressed. But he would, as Silly realizes that Oscar's not acting the way he normally does. He seems pretty lazy and more calm. That's interesting. Maybe he's got some sense. Oh my god. But you would kind of still go back for asta. Is someone riding a motorcycle around my house? Anyway, feeling kind of sorry for Asta. But he doesn't really care much about it. So Asta would again eventually train as the exams start now. Now, I'm pretty sure there's like a flying test. He looks at it as also the black pages that appear to went straight back into the book. Now, he looks at the page, looked at one of the books, and he does the book, sorry, and he would say, devil rider, as they're like, huh? As coming out is a motorcycle, or it's a flying board, technically, which, if you guys realize, in my other one, I didn't get to this part yet. I should probably, but I'm going to do that in the second one. But yes, Asta would be pretty happy, and he would be, let me get the phone. I was like, what? How? As the grandma still is. How does it look? On the captain's excellent, what was that? Oh, I'll tell you where we go. Get to the fighting exams. Asta. As Asta would eventually make it to the fighting ring, because everything goes good for them. Now, the same captain, which actually was the Golden Dawn's captain, Vengeance, would ask him again, what magic did he use? He would say, I use devil magic. Well, not as you guys think it is, but it's basically the name of... I'll have to check that out later. But yeah, it's basically normal magic, just enhanced. Interesting. As some of the captains like devil, they're really seeing as he explained it. They thought it would be good and some ways. So yeah. So as he would go on the fight that lightning made as before, Asta wouldn't really try. He would just be dodging every attack that the lightning mage would throw at him. Until the point where the lightning mage said, is that all you know how to do is dodge, or is your grimoire not even capable of something? It's probably that weak. Now that's when he stops dodging. The grimoire opens up. They're like, wait, how does his grimoire look like that? As you're following, how did he pass? It's because the people from Dane did know about his grimoire, so yeah, they allowed it. Told them about it. So as the sides would this time come out, he would grab it, saying, This is the devil's scythe. It allows me to steal energy or magic from other people, basically allowing me to copy it and reflecting it right back at you. So all those times I was dodging, I was just checking out your magic, seeing what I could do with it. As this time he would hold it with two, enchanting it in lightning, as he would say, "Thunder God, roar of the sea." Now you guys are probably wondering, why did I say roar of the sea? It's because with this attack, it would summon thunder, but the water, as it would also seem like it's raining. As then it would also electrocute the guy with the water. So yeah, that's why it's called Thunder God, roar of the sea. And basically, you would buy the person. And now you know we'll do the same thing, everyone will do the same thing. Cannon. And so with, again getting all the hands raised. Now with us, there's only two people that raised their hands. This being the Dorothy and Captain Yami, or Yami, and Yami. Yami, but before he could pick, the Wizard King would ask, "Wait, so I heard something about your book was a fusion of another grimoire." As I was like, fusion of another grimoire. Can I see the book? Just want to check out its magic and such. She would toss the book to the Wizard King, as the Wizard King can't even read it. Well, wow! How can you read this stuff? I'm just trained to read it. Some people. So yeah. Amazing! Huh? As she would have realized there's another spell. Huh? As the King Julius would say, what's this spell? Huh? Oh, that one. It's a teleporting spell. It allows me to teleport anywhere I want, as long as I know where it's at and where I'm going. Mostly that. But sometimes I don't need to know. I just have to imagine where I want to go. And so yeah. Yeah. I see as Julius would give back his grimoire, and he would pick the black bulls. Now Ferguson would be used. And so with Nozell would ask, why the black bulls? Two reasons. It's kind of it's really normal. And well, very unique in a way. Well, they're very unique. Well, I think I'll mostly fit in there. Sorry for anything I said, I was too busy thinking about something. But yeah, I think I'll just go with it. So yeah, they would go to the Black Bulls hideout, and that's where I'll end it off. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, now in the next part of this would be his wash thing, whatever the thing is called, and the other thing. But where he activates his double trigger is going to be a dungeon, which is also going to be in the second part. Now, and each one of them has 3. Now, I'm ending it there. Bye. Bye.